Hello, dear Scorpios, and welcome to October 2022 readings with me. For the end of October, Scorpios, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. May God bless you abundantly and fulfill all your wishes. So, may God bless you. So, let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, my dear Scorpios, before we start, I would like to tell you is that this month is going to be quite a month for all of us, okay, not just for one or two signs, but when I was taking the cards, I saw repeating energies that I had, not the same kind of energies, but I had seen while I was doing the yearly predictions for the year 2020, how there were the cards of cut off that were repeating all the time. And so finally I had to keep the cards aside, and like I was like, why is this happening, and again I took the cards next day, and again the same cards were coming up. And then of course we all know that cutoff meant the lockdowns that came in for all of us, right? So this month specifically, I was checking on all the cards, and there was a repeating pattern in these cards also. Luckily for you, you are not having very heavy cards. I would say you are lucky over here, but definitely there are some of the signs who are not going to be very, very happy. But then it's not in our hands, it's out of our control. What we cannot control is just ourselves, and we cannot control what's happening outside of us, right? But if we send positive energies to the outside, in that chaos, whatever is going to come up in the month of October, we can change through our attention, we can change the course of things. Okay, our attention is our tool. Remember that. So let's get started, my dear Scorpios, for the Sun, Moon, and Rising. And how does it start? For Scorpios, it's a beautiful energy that it starts with. This beautiful energy is about finances. Either you are making big investments at this point of time, or there is some inheritance or property deal that gets finalized, and you get lump sum amount in the first week. Most probably for some of the Scorpios, they might get a contract, a project that pays very well, a job that pays very well. For some of the Scorpios, however, there can be some huge expenditures also that can come up at this point of time. So just be careful of if you have a small leakage in your pipes at home, just go and hurry up and fix it up, other than changing the whole thing. Okay, so otherwise this kind of small negligence leads to big losses. Know that, my dear Scorpios, in the first week. But all in all, I see a beautiful finance energy, the inflow of money, material abundance. I would not say really like wow abundance, but there is a positive outcome when it's coming to money matters for you, my dear Scorpio. So if you're going to sell something, if you're going to buy something, maybe you are going to be in a profitable position in the first week. This is what is seen. While also for some of the Scorpios, as I said, huge expenditures can come up in different ways. All right, so just be mindful of that, my dear Scorpios. I invite you to the October month's meditation. I'm overwhelmed with your wonderful response that you all gave me, all those people who bought this meditation for the month of September, and all the feedback was really rewarding to me. And I really was really glad that so many magical transformations have taken place in the very first meditation. So I'm really thankful to you all, and I invite you all for the October month's meditation. And we are going to work on the one worm that infects us all at one point of time or another, and that is insecurity. We are going to work on insecurity, and it will help you to overcome all your insecurities, my dear ones. And then we go to the second week, and the second week is a challenging energy. There is some kind of opposition to you, and this opposition is going to be pretty strong upon you. It can be you versus your boss, your colleagues, or your circle of friends or your family members, relatives. There is something happening here. Or it can also be that you get provoked by someone, and that really, enters into a kind of a heated conflict over here. For some of the Scorpios in the second week, it can be a petty quarrel also at this point of time, where you are not agreeing with anyone. Arguments are seen, opposition is seen in the second week. I also see some problems regarding paperwork also for some Scorpios. So if you're planning to go abroad, if you are planning to migrate to another country and things like that, in the second week there can be some kind of those administrative hassles that can happen. So just be careful and don't lose your head here, because we see that outside everybody's losing their heads. So let us be just calm and cool in the second week, and it's like, okay, fine, whatever I can do, I'm going to do, but I'm not going to waste my energy fighting over it, because sometimes you can be a silent fighter also. Silent fighter in the sense, what do I want from this situation, and I'm going to get it. And Scorpios can be quite passive aggressive also. So I would say, I would not like to advise you or suggest you that, but sometimes you need to be passive aggressive, where you are not really being too out loud and fighting, because then you are seen as the bad person. Sometimes you just have to keep quiet and do what needs to be done. All right, so second week is about that, my dear Scorpios. All right, then we go to the third week, and it's a beautiful energy. Scorpios are dealing with a wonderful friend, masculine energy. This is a wonderful friendly energy. This person can also be your boss. It can be a father figure. It can be a banker that you're dealing with in the third week, my dear Scorpios. And something related to money matters is also happening in the third week. Some of you are borrowing money, or some of you are lending money. Maybe if you are the masculine energy of the Scorpio, then you are lending money also to someone who are in need of money, who need help at this point of time. All right, but all in all, I see the third week is a genuine energy. This person can help you out with a wonderful advice, is frank, is honest, is loyal, masculine energy. This is what I see. And for Scorpio ladies, you might be dealing with a masculine energy, or a friend, a male friend of yours who has this wonderful qualities in them. This is what I see. It's quite a lot about money also, and trying to find ways to make more money also is coming under this energy, my dear Scorpios. But all in all, I see the masculine influence upon you in the third week. Most probably somebody will give you a very good advice, a very good perspective to a certain situation. This is what I see, my dear Scorpios, in the third week. And then we go to the last week. And the last week, you are roaring. You are full of energy. Your heart is on fire, and passion and intensity is seen. Take care, because your loved one should not run away when they see the intensity in you. Like, wow, this is a volcano bursting. I should better run away. Yeah, so don't do that. Just be, just be the icy volcano if you can. So, yeah, in the last week, I see the Scorpios are really ready to take on things, ready to take on challenges. They have a lot of dynamism and lot of energy inside of them. And if you feel too much overbubbling with energy, my dear Scorpios, go out and work it out in some way or another. But otherwise, it's going to turn into aggression. It's going to turn into, roaring and, like stinging people around you. You don't want to do that, because you will have excessive energy at this point of time. In the last week, I also see regarding love matters also, I'm seeing that things will go on well. For students, it is a very, very good time the last week, because they will have lots of energy to accomplish what they want to accomplish at this point of time. A lot of energy to get the work done, whatever are the tough lessons and things like that, you'd manage them thanks to that willpower, that strength and willpower that will be provided to you in the last week, my dear Scorpios. And those of the Scorpios who are having problems regarding blood pressure and heart problems, you need to be careful, because as the energy is going to be really really high, you might feel like wow, doing a lot of things, but just take into consideration, just check your blood pressure first before taking on something very you know speedy to work. Okay, so take care of that, my dear Scorpios, in the last week, and you will have a lot of admirers at this point of time, but try to take care not to get into any kind of hassles in the last week. That is quite a possibility that is being produced again in the last week. This is what is seen. Stay cool, stay calm, and yes, I am going to do a meditation for the month of September. The link is given below, and it will be especially for this month's energy, for the month of October's energy. The October energy, this meditation for the month of October is going to be working on our insecurities. All right, so this meditation will be very very helpful and will aid those who each of us feels that insecurity once in a while, right? So this particular meditation is going to help you overcome that. So I invite you to go to the link and to visit this page of mine and to join me there, my dear Scorpios. And I'm really really happy of all the positive responses that I got for the September meditation. It was really wonderful, and it was really magical to listen what all those magical things that happened to you all after the meditation. So thank you very much, my dear Scorpios. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Oh yes, it will be your birthday month. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.